Yo, it's your main man, Duran. I have a new video coming up that you're about to see right now. It's entitled The Naked That's Occurring, which is also in a sense unentitled, because I'm not totally for sure if that's the best entitlement for the poem. But to get straightforward with you, the entire poem is basically about the essence, the true essence of the relationships from my perspective, not only just out of mind, but just in a general sense. I mean, it starts off as in, kind of mushy-gushy about this whole idea of why this man has to go through this. Why exactly do women perceive him as one thing or another? Then it starts to go into a political means of just basically that we as individuals have to, suit up and give off this, this personal facade, and why it's negative, and then it loops back into a relationship that he feels that it's just over. So, I mean, to me, it's my best work. It may conflict with one thing or another, but definitely, I feel that it's my most lyrical poem I've ever written. So definitely check it out. If you have any constructive criticism, please hit me up. I'm cool with it. But until then, deuces. Silent Black Rose -huh. From a content where love was deaf and walked on eggshells on the corner of Heartbreak Boulevard and Passion Hotel. Romance's moonlit streets of an unstrung harp that casts nightmares to articulate his thoughts. Night's paralegic tone haunts his acceptance of might moon to better him. To sleep, to awake again a lonely man, a brother statistic prostituted by his intentions to change an inner man. See, she'll cow milk his content to sin. To be masticated by superstitions of being loved by a woman like she'll a man, and her do is better than anyone's can, while stalking someone else's woman a man, but she needs him to be pregnant to her vitals, never to be aborted to refrain from being a victim to the game. Then I'm voice embezzled by duplicities, like black women that associate black only to lighter skin. Social interracial hypocrisy cutting me to the white meat to comply a social standard. Yet I'm demonized for being non-racial. A war's facial reality is sanity for a game without cheats or batteries in a nigga zoo without protection. So alone, he soft whispers and prayers for freedom. A consuming notion circles between being noted as man or human because of a corrupt situation that's blown out of proportion. Like measuring penis and Babylonian apparitions, the muscle is the truth of deception that candidly speaks of life's devils, unconsciously insecure because of conscious permissions and demons. A paramount corrupt cathedral baptized the heart of the unsupervised rector, music as minister, and pimps as black suits, blueprints these ghettos as a nation, with little scapegoats as unification of us as strange fruit. Hung him at the stem of my reflection. See, mental shackles of true savagery and words by action, like engaging sex and infidelities as mental relations as an organism being a black man. Are polluting socialites of self-attention. It's vomiting the tears I kept purgatory your poetry couldn't metabolize my infirmities. Without vision and ears and sensation for eyes to satisfy their condition of a Broadway of subliminal situations at Jones. To a title he might have been thatching the stage to advertise their addiction. Convoys their conclusion in one. He must be gay. Voided vice sex fiend, there's no truth of an uncommon man. No exfoliating the sinner's tears in literature because they shunt truth in the name of it. To be concrete in their image instead of celibate. A correction that keeps him in the trouble that love is a crime if I'm of it. Then hate me fondly, but listen more consciously. Egos are devised to enforce incorrection by validating lies and paramour immature judicial activities. But Dr. Lyric masturbates mentally. A naked romance, a surreal fashion without feel, dawns his emotional phobias of the real. Like being loved by a woman that's inconsiderate of my emotions, or a side joint to a notion like she will remain faithful, unconscious of this relation due to words. And by this I sense deception. So closing eyes refrain pain to light, to view red blossoms seasoned into white veins. See, woe is no one but a heartbroken he, a poet with diversity for me. Tragedies have to be like the change that demands to occur in me.
It's so loud.